Hi guys, I literally changed my phone, and changing my phone from this type of company to another type of company, it was very disturbing. So I really came across this brand of phones across my TikTok platforms. When I was scrolling the TikTok platform, they were like every time they have paid ads on the platform. So every time after like 10 videos, I see them every day. So I decided let me test this video. Let me test this phone because for me, I've been like a member of Huawei. The phones that I've used before is Huawei and Oppo. I can't remember. I've never used another phone apart from Huawei and Oppo. I love Oppo. I love Huawei. So I decided let me switch to maybe another Android. So this phone is not other than the Redmi. The Redmi 15 was out like 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, I saw it's a new phone. It's out. These people they are keeping on advertising it. So there was the Redmi 15 and the Redmi 15C. They were always both advertising them. So it was so disturbing for me to choose whether to go for the Redmi 15 or the Redmi 15C. The Redmi 15 was a bit expensive, but the Redmi 15C was quite affordable. So it was quite disturbing for me on my mind which phone between the two I should get. So before for me going for the Redmi, there is a video of a Kenyan content creator called Trevor. Let me give him his flowers, and also the Xiaomi company should give him back his flowers because the guy did me buy this phone. It's the one who did me buy this phone because back like there's an interview. He's a Kenyan content creator. It's called Director Trevor. So this guy did an interview back like 3 years ago, and it was like how he started content creation. And one of the things he mentioned is that while he was starting his content creation, YouTube is very big right here in Kenya. He started with a phone called Redmi, and he stated that the Redmi phones back then they were the first phones back then because these guys started content creation back in 2020. Yeah, the phones of Redmi that came that time, they were having the 4K camera. So I was like, the 4K camera, come on, I need to say, because his videos on his YouTube channel by then, they were so very quality. So I've been admiring to get a Redmi until now. It was time for me to get a Redmi. Right now, 3 years later, is when now I'm admiring I should get this phone and try it. So the Redmi is here. I have seen them advertising between the Redmi 15 and the Redmi 15C. So it was so disturbing. I'm trying to Google about Redmi 15, Redmi 15C. I'm trying to find the difference, but the Google is not telling me about the things that Google is telling me or AI was telling me. I even searched from the AI. I was not really appreciating about. I did not come so comfortable of what they explained about the phones right there. So what I needed is that I had to go on the comment sections of the Xiaomi store in Kenya where they're advertising their phones and see the comment section, because I knew on the comment section there is literally one person who has bought the phone and is going to comment about the phone. So about Redmi 15C, I found it had a lot of negative comments. People were like, no, this phone has a lot of ads. I don't know this and what this and what this one. People, most of the people, they were complaining about ads, but on the comment section of all videos, I didn't see anybody complaining about the Redmi 15. Remember, the Redmi 15 is quite expensive, and Redmi 15C is like Kenyan shillings, 12,000. So that's like 100 USD dollars, and not 100 USD dollars. Let's say like 90 USD dollars, right? Yeah, 90 USD dollars, and Redmi 15C goes for 18,000. That's 130 US dollars. So I was like, I have not seen somebody complaining about the Redmi 15, but I've seen people complaining about the Redmi 15C. But the Redmi 15, no one is complaining about. So my solution right here about Redmi 15C, it was an X, okay? It was an X. So I should concentrate on the Redmi 15. But about the Redmi 15, now I have two opinions. Maybe somebody did not complain about it. Some people did not comment about the Redmi 15 because no one who has bought it yet, or it has no any problems like the Redmi 15C. So it is until this day I came to a solution. Then I decided I must go to their store back in the Nairobi CBD and check the two phones, because I I must have the two phones for me to check for myself. I need to confirm for myself if this is true. So I went to the Nairobi CBD, took the two phones right there. They had the two phones for the customers, for you to choose which one you want. You extragate, you get about it, you check what you want, you compare the two phones. So I took the first one, was ready. I was with my bro. My bro my bro was like, bro, you should get the Redmi 15C. But for me, I was like, let's check the Redmi 15C. So I took the both phones, and for me, I'm a content creator. So the first thing to check in a phone is always the camera. So the Redmi 15C and the Redmi 15, I noticed they all have 50 megapixels. I think so. I think the Redmi 15C still have the 50 megapixels back camera, and I don't know 13 megapixels front camera, because the Redmi 15, it has that exactly 50 megapixel back camera, and the front camera 13 megapixels. And the phone that I'm using right now, Huawei P20, it has 20 megapixels front camera, and the back camera I think is around 40 or something, like, yeah, 40. So I decided to take the two phones, but because I'm a content creator, on switching the two cameras, like you have the two phones, you are like holding them like this. The Redmi 15C was like, we are getting out that, no, this is not good. I think the Redmi 15, it was so good. The Redmi 15 was so good that my bro could not convince me about again getting the Redmi 15C. Okay? We had to go for the Redmi 15 because the both cameras, the filters, the Redmi 15 was always good. And that's when the thing came in my mind. Cheap is expensive, but expensive is cheap. So while I take the Redmi 15C, it's going to take me a lot of time editing my videos because we are not clear, the camera is not such good. But the Redmi 15 had good camera, so I decided to go for the Redmi camera, which costed for 130,000, 18,000 Kenyan shillings. This one, Redmi 15, I have it here. So the first thing I noticed about the Redmi 15, it has the 700 mAh battery. Remember, I've used this phone currently, the phone is currently here. I've used this phone, but let's concentrate on this first. I've used this phone for like 2 weeks right now. I'm making this video for the guy who is getting confused, either to get Redmi 15 or to get Redmi 15C. I need to tell him the truth about this phone. This phone has 7,000 mAh battery. So what I've noticed about this phone, the phone is currently here. Let me show you. This phone is 23%. I don't know if you can see. Let me see. But the phone, if you can see right here, let me close. Can you see? So if you can see right here, this phone is 23%. So this phone, I charged it. Today we are on Tuesday. I charged it on Sunday night. So on Sunday night, so this yesterday, the whole of yesterday, Monday, I've been using it, and until now it's at 15:26 p.m. right? 15:26 p.m. You can see I've been using it right now, and I'm not going to charge it soon. Maybe I'll charge it tonight when I'm sleeping. Yeah. So remember this phone, I've used it to scroll on TikTok. It's the one I'm using to text messages, WhatsApp. I'm using it on my Facebook, and still has all this power. The power is not drained yet. My Huawei P20, I think I charge it after every 2 hours of using it. After every 2 hours, I charge it. Okay? But this phone, I use it even for like 2 hours. The phone does not drain. So it has a good battery capacity. Okay? So I believe if I could give this phone to a mom, I'm even thinking of buying my mom one if I get money. If I could get this phone to a mom, a person who does not get too touch on social media, is not on Instagram, is not on Facebook, is not on TikTok every now and then, this phone, you can finish 7 days without charging this phone. After charging, a guy who just receives calls and Safaricom messages to text, he can finish a week without charging, 7 days without charging this phone. And that's what I'm planning to do, because my mother is up in the up country, no electricity. So I think this phone is best for him. So this phone has the one. There were Redmi 15. There is the one that was this 128 GB RAM, 128 GB ROM. So as for me, since I started buying phones, I've never bought a phone that is higher than 128 GB RAM or 128 GB ROM, because I've never filled the phone, any phone. I've never filled the phone to feel that I need any phone that is higher than 128 GB ROM. I've never filled the phone. The 64 GB ROM, I have filled it. So that's why I decided that I must upgrade 128 GB ROM. Even my Huawei P20 is for the phone that I'm using to record right here now, is for 128 GB ROM. But before then, before upgrading to this phone, I was using a phone that was 64, is it 64? Yeah, 64 GB ROM. So it was getting filled up. Then I felt that I should upgrade the phone with a big storage. So I've never filled this phone, and that's why I felt that I don't have to buy any other phone with a higher space, because I've never filled it. So with 128 GB ROM, I was satisfied. So one thing, the screen of this phone. The screen of this phone is 6.9 FHD display. So one thing I don't like about this phone is the size. It's too big. 6.9 FHD. I'm not a fan of playing games. So if you play games on phones, this phone is for you. For me, I'm not a fan of playing games. I'm a content creator. Let me remove the cover, because the phone comes with this cover, right? Yeah, they come with this cover. Yeah, and I think now the phone companies, they should come with they should start selling phones with the screen protector. For that, if you buy the phone, you put the screen protector on the knee. So this one is currently a screen protector. Yeah, so it comes with this cover, right in Redmi, labeled Redmi everywhere outside to show that the original one. So this phone, I told you, comes with 50 megapixels back here and 13 megapixels in front here. And for me, as I need to tell the Xiaomi company, I believe they should try to enlarge the megapixels of the front camera, because the person like me, right here I'm shooting with my selfie, right? I'm using my selfie to shoot my content. Most of the content creators, when we are alone, we shoot using selfies. So at least you should make this phone, at least the front camera, at least half of the megapixels at the back, maybe 25 or above. You should put it above 20. You should put it above 20 for that the megapixels can really be sweeter for the content creators. You need to prefer the content creators while making the new phone. The front camera, make sure is above 20 or 20, so, right? Yeah. So this front 13 megapixel, back 50. So this phone right here, I've told you one thing why I hate this phone is about the size. I've told you this is 6.9 FHD display right here. The phone is too tall. You see, it's too long. You see, right? When you are operating it, you must move your hand like this to swipe up here. Yeah, but you see I think my phone that I'm using to record, I think it's small. It's small that I operate it with one hand like this. Yeah, you can do like this. So if you play games, this is for you. If you play games on the phone, this is for you. If you watch movies on phone, this is for you. So you can see this is the real Redmi, is the original one. So about this Redmi, the fingerprint is on the power button right here. Yeah, the fingerprint is on the power button right here. So you just do like this. So this is my fingerprint. No, see, it lights. So right, you see, that's my fingerprint. It lights. So it's a nice phone. It's a nice phone, best for content creators. If you are a content creator, you are looking for a phone with good camera, you can start with this, creating your content, right? Yeah, it's a good camera, editing, yeah, a good space storage. Yeah, the Redmi 15. So I think this black, but I did not get the phone that I needed. I did not need black color. I did not need the black color. Yeah, so it's crazy. They failed me because they told me other colors they were not there. They had finished. So it's quite a good phone. The phone comes with a pin. And one thing I don't like about this phone, I don't know if it's my phone, but I saw someone else complaining about the phone. It's about the charger. The charger comes with the international socket. I believe so. So it can fit on the right Kenyan sockets. I've tried to put on the normal socket. So that's why I had to use this. For that, it can fit on the socket. For that, I can charge my phone. Look, it's too small. This is the normal socket and this is the charger. So even if you put like this, you see, they are not the same. I thought that I was the one that I had to go to the page and complain about it. And the guys, they told me I should return it and they go and check about it. But still another guy commented that the same phone me bought has still the same problem. So you guys need to check on the chargers. Yeah, you see this? Yeah, I must have this so that I can charge my phone on a normal socket because it cannot fit on the socket, right? Yeah, so look, check on this. Yeah, I will go back right now. I'm very far from where I got the phone, but next month, the end of next month, November, I'm gonna go back to the CBD and go show them this. But I know they are going to see this video. They are going to see this video, but definitely I think I don't need another charger. And I forgot, this charger is fast charging, and also the phone itself fast charging. I mean 1 hour 30 minutes the phone is full. Yeah, it's fast charging. I don't know if it's 1 hour. Yeah, I put the phone then on the charging system, then just doing small shit right here, the phone is already full. So the charger is fast charging. So I don't mind about this because I got this. Yeah, I got this. Yeah, I can still use it like that. Yeah, so the problem is the person who does not have this or who does not know this. You know, many people don't know this even exists. Yeah, so it's a good phone. The phone works good with these microphones if you are a content creator. My previous videos I've been using this phone to record and these mics, and they're doing good. Right now, my phone Huawei P20 does not do good with these mics. Even does not function. Right now, that's why I'm not using them. You can see they are all here. My mics are all here. I'm not using any. I don't have any mic because I'm just recording with the phone alone because my phone Huawei P20 does not work with these things. Okay? Yeah. It comes with a Type-C charger. So I forgot to say this. It comes with a Type-C charger. So what I can tell you guys, buy this phone. It's quite a good phone. But I still want to ask another questions about the Xiaomi. So I believe that phones, my last time I bought a phone, it came with some, how do we call it, the earphones. I didn't get my earphones, man. So I still wonder if phones of nowadays don't come with the earphones. Maybe we have the earpods that have come Bluetooth earpods. Yes, I have them. Of course, if I got the earphones, they could be useless. But I think maybe you can tell me in the comment sections if the phone companies have stopped selling phones with earphones. So you can tell me in the comment section. Yeah, so if you're going to buy this phone, no earphones. Must buy earbuds. The Bluetooth earbuds. For that you can use them. For me, I hate them already, so I don't have to buy them. Even if they could give me the earphones, they could be just useless. So yeah, so this is the cover. Let me turn the phone. Yeah. And you know, one thing I've noticed about this cover of the phone, the cover right here on the top is curved like this. You see, there is a curve. So when you put your phone like this, when you put your phone like this, and it falls down like this, there's going to be some protection right here. You see, the screen is not flash with this. So thank you Xiaomi for this invention. Thank you. This is a good invention. Yeah. So thank you. This is a good invention. The phone goes for 2 SIM cards. Yeah, 2 SIM cards and an SD card. So it's a good phone. You can buy it. So check it out. Go check it out at $130. $130. That 18,000 Kenyan shillings. Yeah. You can check it out. The Xiaomi. Let me make a thumbnail about it. Let me make my YouTube thumbnail. Redmi 15, a YouTube thumbnail. Subscribe, guys. Let's get 100k subscribers. And I'm still asking Xiaomi, you should give me the brand ambassador, or maybe I work for you guys. Let me be your brand ambassador. So check this one out. It's quite a good phone. Yeah, subscribe. That's the thumbnail.